Hello everyone, I'm Nick. Welcome to Hogwarts. Let's continue our Hogwarts mystery. We have a new time-limited side quest. New adventure. Welcome to the Sphinx Club. You've been invited to the exclusive Sphinx Club, a unique study group for Hogwarts' most gifted magical scholars. Can you save the club after Merula's vow to master full self-transfiguration puts the Sphinx Club in jeopardy? Complete this metamorphosing mystery to earn a Merula buffskin painting for the Sphinx Club. Right then, start! Go to the Sphinx Club. Why aren't you in the Sphinx Club room? Hurry up! So, yes. Transfiguration trouble. We are supposed to go to the Sphinx Club. Clubhouse. Go! Clubhouse. Go to the Sphinx Club. Clubhouse. So what is this? The Sphinx Club is the perfect place for inventing new spells. True. Sure, you're clever enough to be here, Cowdog? I am. Professor Flitwick lent me a copy of Achievements in Charming. Interesting, so Ben is here. Cowdog, I'm glad you've been invited to the Sphinx Club too. Glad? That's not like you, Ismelda. Are you ill? I suppose the prospect of being invited to this exclusive club room has got me in a good mood. There's got to be more to those clubs than just hanging out in a fancy room. Of course, getting an opportunity to study with other advanced wizards and witches isn't bad either. I'm sure that the knowledge they have to share will be helpful in our other studies as well. Is this Ismelda, really? The Sphinx Club specialties in astronomy, charms, and history of magic, right? Don't forget about transfiguration. That's an essential skill too. As a matter of fact, I've been studying transfiguration rather intensely. It's quite fascinating. I suppose that's true. Transfiguration opens up a world of possibilities. I'm using it to turn my sister's hand into feet. Wow. Why would you do that? I can't think of a better way to get back at her for turning my buff skin pink. There has got to be a better way to avenge your pink buff skin. I'm hoping that being a member of the Sphinx Club will help me figure that out. Help with pranks can be fun, but what else do you think the clubs have to offer us? Yeah, what else? Discuss the clubs. Start. Merula. I'm working on something big, Cowdog. You'll see. Transfiguration, right? Professor McGonagall won't approve of using transfiguration against your sister. Dragon Club pranks would probably involve a jinx or curse of some sort. Ismelda's only happy when thinking about something terrible. Members of the Hippogriff Club would approach a prank with potions, I suppose. The Hippogriff Club could brew me some hair-raising potion to use on my sister. You could use Crinus Budo to change your sister's hair color. Yeah, that's simple. I didn't get invited to the Dragon or Hippogriff clubs yet. Maybe I will be later. Maybe. I heard that members of the Dragon Club are exceptional duelists. I could conjure the dark mark that would show my sister what I can do. Collect. The Dragon and Hippogriff clubs have their specialty subjects, but they don't suit me. Seems like the Sphinx Club plays into all your strengths as a witch. It doesn't surprise me. The Sphinx Club traditionally attracts more academically minded students, and the possibilities for pranks are endless, especially with transfiguration. Pity I can't transfigure my sister into a mud lab. She's got the personality of one. I could turn myself into a basilisk. Then what? Self-transfiguration is rather complicated, isn't it? Shows what you know, cowdog. What do you mean? Professor McGonagall says it's the most difficult form of transfiguration to master. We are not even supposed to learn human transfiguration until our 6th year. Cowdog right, Marula. Human transfiguration can go quite poorly. That's what makes it funny, of course. Well, I've been studying full self-transfiguration. Isn't that dangerous? Think I can do it, Cowdog? You can do it. No, you can't do it. Yeah, you can do it if you want to. Of course you can do it. If anyone can transfigure themselves, it's you. Don't you forget it. It's only a matter of time. I'll master full self-transfiguration soon. I'll show everyone I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Think we should follow her? Definitely. If she messes up, I want to be there to laugh in her face. Good for you, Ismelda. Go to the Sphinx Club. Done. Talk to Marula. Marula's in the courtyard. Meet me there. Alright, Ismelda. So, Marula, isn't it easier if you just be an animagus? Right? So, talk to Marula in the courtyard. Go. Courtyard. Talk to Marula. You know what the Dragon Club needs? Dragons! Do you have one? Professor Dumbledore confiscated my favorite Fang Frisbee. Are you enjoying the Sphinx Club, Nick? Yes, I am. Are you enjoying the Hippogriff Club, Penny? Are you still studying full self-transfiguration, Marula? Obviously, you can't talk me out of it either. That's one way of trying to make an impression with everyone in the Sphinx Club. Forget making an impression. I plan to show everyone in the club just how skilled I am. Aren't you worried? Self-transfiguration can go terribly wrong. Only if you're not good enough. Are you three discussing self-transfiguration? Marula is. That's not against the rules of the Sphinx Club, is it? Discussion is highly encouraged, but practicing self-transfiguration is another matter. With all due respect, Professor, it's not like I'm a first year anymore. Don't you think that the rules are holding me back from reaching my true potential? True potential, huh? I like that. Miss Knight, I assure you that they are doing nothing of the sort. Allow me to explain what will happen if you attempt full self-transfiguration. And if it goes wrong, right? Alright. Let's hear this. Listen to Professor McGonagall. Start. How am I supposed to master transfiguration if your rules won't let me? Yeah, she should try at least once. What about NMIG? That's sort of like human transfiguration. I like that. I am animagus. An incomplete transfiguration could be both horrific and painful. Ismelda loved that. What happens when someone transfigures themselves into an object? Like Professor Horace Lockhorn? If your transfigured form cannot speak, you may not be able to come back. I'm in Sphinx Club for a reason. I can master full self-transfiguration. Self-transfiguration could be incredibly useful if done properly. Human transfiguration is incredibly complex. I'm not the only one trying self-transfiguration. That's all, Marula. Is it possible to get stuck in a transfigured form? I believe so. Success! Collect! Full self-transfiguration is even more dangerous than I thought. That is why human transfiguration is reserved for nude students. The Sphinx Club is supposed to be an exclusive place where you can safely advance your skills. But if I learn that any of you practice full self-transfiguration, I will disband the Sphinx Club. Is that clear? Yes, Professor. Good as you were. Suppose that settles it? Nothing's settled. I'm going to do it anyway. You heard McGonagall. She'll disband the Sphinx Club. She doesn't care. That's only if she finds out. If you pull this off, you'll impress a few people, sure. But if anything goes sideways, everyone will be upset at us. Some rules are meant to be broken, especially if you're as gifted as I am. No risk, no gain. It's too dangerous, but I really want to see what went wrong with you. Eventually, right? It's too dangerous, Marula. I know you want to impress everyone at the Sphinx Club, but this isn't the way to do it. This is why both of you will be lucky to follow in my footsteps. Or not? What makes you think you can pull this off alone? Perhaps we should research self-transfiguration for ourselves first? There's no harm in reading about it. Fine, we'll do this your way, cowdog. Brilliant, I'll meet you both in the library. Talk to Marula, done. Visit the library. Hurry up, cowdog. Ismelda and I are waiting in the library. Are you? So, if things goes wrong, you're on your own, right, Marula? Or are we supposed to help you? Visit the library. Library, go. Library. Visit the library. I'm reading Sonnets of a Sorcerer. It's not bad. So is it that good? Fantastic beast, and where to find them needs more pictures. I agree. If you must talk in my library, do so quietly. I've gathered some books on transfiguration. Full self-transfiguration is a complicated subject. We should start with the advanced books. Here's a guide to advanced transfiguration. Isn't that for new students? Doesn't matter. I've already read it. We could ask Madam Beans for recommendations. She might tell Professor McGonagall. We can't risk that. This is a waste of time. Just pass me something that covers full self-transfiguration. It might help if we do what you wanted to self-transfigure yourself into. I'll only tell you if you help me with my research. Yeah, what do you want to transform into anyway? Object? Animals? Like, what kind of object? Study self-transfiguration. Start. The Dark Lord could have transfigured himself if he wanted to. Emmerich Switch wrote about human transfiguration, didn't he? I don't know. McGonagall won't know anything if you keep your mouth shut. Circle life on an island and transfigured sailors into pigs. If McGonagall finds out about this, she'll punish the entire Sphinx Club. I think I'll look rather beautiful as a Thunderbird. Then why don't you become Animagus instead? Do transfigured witches and wizards retain their magic? Now that's a good question. Apparently, quintupeds were originally transfigured humans. Wow. I don't need anyone's help to prove I'm the best. I already know. Success! Collect! I plan to fully self-transfigure myself into a Thunderbird. Shouldn't you try for something a little more simple? And why would I ever want to do that? Professor McGonagall wasn't exaggerating. Full self-transfiguration is more complicated than I thought. Maybe for you, Cowdog. For anyone, this is a bad idea. The books proves it. Even Ismelda is more reasonable. I'll admit that I thought you were doing this as a laugh at first, but this is too much. Rubbish! I can handle danger. I don't care about that. McGonagall will disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out. There is nothing impressive about that. Ismelda has a point, Marula. What? You think this would impress the Sphinx Club? Not if it gets shot down. There will be no one to be impressed to. This is what they want to see. Yeah, actually, you won't be impressing anyone if you get the Sphinx Club shut down. Think about the risk it puts everyone at. You're not just dealing with your safety, but all of the other club's members. Figures you try to talk me out of it, Cowdog. You don't know what it's like to be as skilled as I am. Yeah, I believe that. If I pull this off, every member of the Sphinx Club will know I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Meet me in the Sphinx Club room. I'll show everyone my full self-transfiguration. Good luck, Marula. You need it. Visit the library. Done. Watch Marula's transfiguration. Come to the Sphinx Club room and see my full self-transfiguration. Yeah, I want to see this. Watch Marula's transfiguration. Clubhouse, go! Clubhouse! Watch Marula's transfiguration. Is Marula up to something? She's always up to something. Hey Ciara, long time no see. Ben is busy with the Dragon Club today. Transfiguration is a tricky subject. That's part of the fun. Yes, it is fun. I think we're all here, Marula. Finally, I'm going to show you all that I've mastered self-transfiguration by turning myself into a Thunderbird. This is a bad idea. Don't listen to her, Marula. You can do this. At least you're not a coward, Cowdog. As for the rest of you, I'll become a Thunderbird and prove I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Prove it, Marula. I want to see this. Listen to Marula. Start. Are you going to transfigure yourself or just talk about it? Yeah, come on. Transformation isn't as wonderful as Marula thinks it is. As a Thunderbird, I'll create storms as I fly. Good for you. Aren't Thunderbirds huge? You may not fit in the Sphinx Club room. Aren't we supposed to go outside, like training grounds? My animagus form would be a Thunderbird, I'm sure of it. Sometimes Marula gets a bit ahead of herself. My transfiguration will be as powerful as I am. Professor McGonagall will punish all of us if she finds out. Thunderbirds are incredibly beautiful. Success! Collect! Are you ready, Marula? Of course I am. Just watch. I'm watching. Okay, that's not Thunderbird. Marula? That's a flobber worm. What the? You said you were transforming yourself into a Thunderbird, not a flobber worm. That's nice though. She messed it up. I knew this would happen. Why don't you change yourself back, Marula? It's a flobber worm. It can't talk. You can't, can you? Yeah, McGonagall will disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out about this. Say goodbye to the Sphinx Club room in that case. We have to fix Marula, Dick. Marula and the Sphinx Club depend on it. Marula needs our help. If it'll save the club. No, Marula needs our help. Like, look at that helpless flobber worm. Marula needs our help. Being a flobber worm doesn't look all that fun. I know that I wouldn't be happy about it. No one deserves to be a flobber worm forever, I suppose. I could think of a few people. I'll meet you in the artifact room. We'll sort this out and save the Sphinx Club. Welcome to the Sphinx Club, Part 1 complete. Collect! Welcome to the Sphinx Club, Part 2. After Marula transfigures herself into a flobber worm, it's up to you to fix her and save the Sphinx Club. Start. Alright then. Watch Marula's transfiguration done. Help Marula. I'm stealing Letuche from Marula. I'll meet you soon. Alright. What is this? So, part 2, Marula, the flobber worm. Ismelda's gonna feed Marula, apparently. But I'm gonna do this part 2 of this time-limited side quest on the next episode. I'm gonna conclude this episode here after completing this time-limited side quest. The Sphinx Club, I guess. Part 1. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And see you guys on the next Hogwarts Mystery.